comes, because a lot of Indians knows about henna and indigo, right? Not indigo, but they know about henna.
Yeah.
So everybody who has gray hair, when they apply henna, it becomes golden brownish color, right? That part everybody knows. But the Americans, they don't know what is henna, but they heard that it is a natural dye. So what happens? They call and say, can I get henna? Can you apply henna? Because they don't know anything. They think when we apply henna, it's like a dye. They get the color, they can go home, right? But the henna, we need to let them know henna is an extremely natural product. It's a plant-based. There's no chemicals mixed. It's not man-made. This came from the nature. So when it comes from the nature, you don't know what, exactly it would come on there, because some people hair already they have naturally golden color, naturally yellowish color, you know what I mean, like a blonde. So they have different tinges of colors naturally. So when you apply henna, you don't know what color they're going to get, right? It could be too dark brown, like a nice tinge they might get. I've seen on Americans extremely good color, very nice color, but you don't know. So what generally you can do is you can apply on their back. And also the henna is something you have to keep applying to get the perfect color.
Yeah.
You don't get the color in one application, the color you wanted, even on the gray hair on us too. So like if you really see on you, you applied several times to get that color, right? You see front roots, I see little yellowish brown, not the real darker brown. That's what happens henna. First time when you apply, they become like a goldish yellow. They call and say, oh, this became yellow, I thought this, how can I go out? They get like, because it's harder for them to see. Then I say that is a natural paste I applied right. And this is natural, so I don't know what color you are going to get according to your roots. So you need to give this consultation to Americans. Otherwise, even to Indians, first time if they're applying, it does not matter what ethnic they are. Even some of the Spanish, they heard about henna, and they've been calling me to apply henna because they don't want the chemicals. Some people, they don't want the chemicals. Because of Corona, more people are moving towards the natural.
Nice.
So the henna is a perfect gift for our hair, anybody's hair. To change the color, but henna disinfects the hair, antifungal, antibacterial, and also it dries the skin a little, because any disinfecting, when you clean the disinfecting, it dries the skin. That is the nature of the disinfecting. So that is what this one also does. So when this one indigo is perfect. It moisturizes, it does all the things, calms down whatever henna does it. Meaning this, if you do these two together, you will get like amazing results. Even if the clients first time when you apply henna, right, first time let it go, but second time ask them to come after, like I'm talking about new clients, especially Americans, okay, ask them to come back again next day, again apply henna, and then after an hour, meanwhile do a facial. Give for lesser price facial, because they're, instead of waiting, you're doing a facial. So instead of charge only like 80%, give 20-25% discount, so that they are not getting bored, they're getting a facial, right? So do again henna next day, and after an hour, if you can, comb it all the roots. But if you're applying the whole hair, then what you do is you can apply on top of it, mix the indigo and apply. Indigo should not be too thick when you're applying on top of the henna. It has to be little bit lesser, tighter. It should not be liquidy, again it will fall, right? So then you apply on top of the henna.
Can you mix with it right before you apply plant? Can you mix that?
This has to be mixed before, right before applying. If you apply this much before, it oxidizes. It does not give the color, because this one is oxidized. So, and also this one, if some people are allergic to henna, they say, oh, I get the itching if I apply the henna. If they apply indigo, it will go away right away. So any contraindications with henna: dryness, itching, because don't forget, it's a disinfecting. So some of the disinfectants are too dry, that's why they feel the henna itching. It's nothing to do rash, or they're not suitable because of the dryness, that's it. So once you apply this one, it'll go away. Even I get little itchy when I only apply henna. That's why I always apply on the same day this one.
I get same.
Right now, but I did ozone in the morning. The ozone removed my itchiness. Removes instantly. So I did the ozone after, but you can do ozone before and after both times. So apply the indigo on top of the henna and then leave it. Otherwise, she can go home and wash it after 45 minutes. When you apply this. First day, apply this and ask her to keep as much as she can, at least 2 hours, and then wash it. And then next day, again apply henna and then apply indigo. But if she does not want too dark like black, right? Then apply, mix both and apply.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's what I do here.
Mix both. You can apply 50-50. But if they wanted like less darker, they wanted more goldish, like darker, like a burgundy color, then put only 30% of this and remaining 70% of the henna. Second day. Okay. So this you have to play how darker they want. If they want black, apply whole thing separately on top of henna. If you do that procedure, like mine, it completely gets black. I have lots of gray hair. What I did is I apply henna first, comb it, only roots, because once you apply henna and indigo, that's permanent.
Yeah.
Just like hair dye. But these two are natural leaves paste. So once you apply it is little confusing for especially new people, but we will give consultation and we'll apply. All they need to know is there is a procedure now that we can make the gray hair into completely black or darker burgundy or any other color. But we have to slowly see. If you're mixing 30%, always measure it, how darker it is getting. If the client wants lighter, next time mix only 20% of the indigo and remaining this. So always write it down on a paper what you mixed on her so maintain their chart, just like colors how they do, right? What else?
What color does henna come out? Just if
Red
you
is
touch
blonde.
You
Red,
can,
blonde.
you can show in the camera
That's
her
I
hair.
just read in.
just like she has.
She has
That's how it comes out.
Yeah, that's
Just henna.
only henna.
Okay.
And
only
mine is
henna.
henna and indigo.
Henna
Hers
and
mixed.
indigo.
So black.
Okay.
So
But you
these
can
two are
have-
absolutely 100% no chemical. These are real plant paste, like
Yeah.
So you
Leaves
can only
paste.
do like red, dark brown,
Or
black.
black. Yes.
You can't do no blonde or anything like that.
Blonde.
you can do blonde because only gray hair.
Okay.
All these you can only do with the gray hair.
With the gray hair. Okay.
But if on the blonde hair, we can do. If the hair is lighter, we can change the color with this. But if you
Right.
already have black hair and come to me for a blonde, I can't.
Right,
do it.
right. To maintain and you can maintain the color
Lighter
that they
hair.
have. Yes.
Lighter means either gray hair or blonde.
Blonde.
Okay.
The blonde comes and says, I want burgundy, meaning darker brown,
Right.
we can do with this.
Right. Nice.
But not
Not blonde.
not a black one. You can't do
Right,
anything with the
right,
black. Yeah. So even colors also. I
Like
mean,
the
they can
black
do
is
a tinge of. You can do a tinge of blue with this. If you apply this on the black,
Oh wow.
it shines blue.
Oh.
Yeah, this one shines blue. This one shines brown, like a burgundy brown, golden color. It shines, but you don't completely change the color.
Right.
Like in the sun, it shines. You can tell that
Yeah.
something applied. Yeah. So on her, you see the roots gray, right? And
It'll be
she
black.
has the hair dye, remaining hair. So those people, how you treat is you let it grow half more inch, and then you only apply roots with the ozone, because what happens, the chemical and the herbs, they fight. That's the reason you should not apply on the chemically treated hair. But this is not chemically treated hair because her root is grown. This black one is chemically treated hair. So don't apply on the black either henna or indigo. It would react and it will split, and also there is a hair fall. That's the reason, not to avoid hair fall, you first do the ozone. Give ozone nicely 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, and then apply the
With
henna.
the comb?
Yeah, the comb one, of course. Here you use the
Nice.
comb one. Then apply the henna. And you wait like really long time. Only to the roots, not to the whole hair. Never apply on top of the dye. The
Do you
henna.
apply with your hands?
You can apply with the brush or the hands.
Yeah.
Brush with hands.
Hands
With
you
the
put the gloves,
Yeah.
and then I apply with the hands because you can see, you can do
Feel
better
it,
because you
yeah.
feel,
Yes.
right? It's easier. So I put the gloves and apply. I apply to my husband
me
and also
too.
on me.
I use
I apply that. So you apply you apply henna first, and then once you apply the henna, only to the roots where there are gray hair. Don't apply to the black hair, especially chemical treated hair. And even on my hair, I only apply to the roots. I don't
Right.
need remaining
You
hair
don't need
because
it.
it's already done, right?
Dark, yeah.
So it stays. So you apply that to the roots, and then you either you comb it and apply this one, because first time when you apply it won't get enough dark. If it is not enough dark like that, like nice burgundy, this color won't come properly. So you apply twice henna, 2 times henna, okay, to the only roots with that chemically treated hair. Second time also you do the ozone before and after. After you wash, it has to get completely dry, or in the evening. Do it in the evening when its roots are completely dry, or put the hair dryer, and then do the ozone again, which is ultraviolet rays. It is also called high frequency, the comb knob. You can also show that. So that you do it. After that, once you comb with that, then next day again comb it with the high frequency, and then apply the henna again. And also put nice oil too, coconut oil. Coconut oil, any hair oil you generally apply, right? Does it has the comb knob?
It should, yeah, like that.
It is not.
Oh,
As
comb
I
is
saw
not here, honey.
yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, everything is here but comb.
Get the second one.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Why?
it was not there
Why?
because yesterday I was showing them.
Oh,
Okay.
So and then
Let me get
once
that
you do the comb, remove the henna, and then apply on top of it indigo.
this one is.
But removing is a good idea because you're applying first time the indigo on top of the henna, right? Yeah, this is the one. So I need the machine also. Give me that machine, not this one. This is clogged.
See what's that? Yeah.
So when you comb with this will disinfect, takes out the itching, all that stuff. You might feel itchy too because you are applying on top of the dye, right? So dye has that chemical. So because you're doing on top of the chemical, it would have that problem. I think this is not working
This why?
because yesterday we did all this. No, the one in the top.
Ooh,
But why not?
it is working.
It is
also.
It is working, but it's not coming.
The thing not
See if
coming.
I touch it.
Why?
The
Why
threading
did
one does work. Threading
Well,
one.
I sold
I
it
mean, it's-
yesterday, so
The threading one.
Threading
But
one
did you
works.
check it when you
I
sold
told
it?
Lily to, and she said she checked tomorrow.
Then no.
Mm.
She did, but I don't know what happened to it. There was one here. Maybe that is what I put it back there.
Threading one works, honey. Yeah.
So so you do the ozone before, after, and then again put the henna, comb the henna, only roots, right? It's easy to comb. Just comb and put it on the paper towel, and then put the indigo. That works the best I've seen, because even little henna is there, that's fine. Leave the henna alone.
Yeah.
You don't need to
That one is
wipe
good.
and put the water, all that. Don't do all that. Just comb very
When you touch it,
topically.
it shows. Yeah. When you touch the skin.
No, this one is, you can hear the sound. That
Yeah.
one sound is not. So you just comb like
You
that.
see the light coming?
Mhm.
Yeah. Don't put it on the high, just like low side and then slowly medium. And stimulate
Like
your
this.
scalp.
So, and then after that you clean with the alcohol or astringent. One of them is fine. Alcohol is better,
Yeah.
like that. So you do the whole hair.
And you want to tell them who cannot use that?
Huh?
Who cannot use that? You want to tell them?
Only the pacemaker who has pacemaker,
And the pregnant?
pacemaker,
Maybe.
pregnant. Yeah.
Pregnant, yeah.
I mean, it won't go that.
But still,
It
you
won't
know, you
affect
don't
the
want-
pregnancy, but they say any current, don't do it.
we
Don't do
like
it. It is better not to do on pregnant woman. You don't do anything. I mean, this one, nothing will happen to that.
We wipe that and put it back.
Yeah. So don't do on the, especially pacemaker.
Yeah.
Pacemaker people, we don't use any machines. So in the consent form, make sure
Thank
you
you,
see
ma'am.
it. But even if you miss it, seeing the consent form, just talk to them. Do you have pacemaker? So these herbs you can apply on anybody, anything. Only thing is, like I said, if they have itchy, use the ozone. And then people who are using the dye, do those. You understand right now, right? So when the client comes, always give consultation. Don't just apply the henna. Even on, does not matter what ethnic background they are, whether they know about it or not. Just talk to them. Sometimes they call and make the appointment because they see somewhere on the YouTube or somewhere it is natural, it will dye the hair. But they don't know what it exactly does because it is a natural stuff. So you have to make sure you educate them before you do it. Without the education, if you do it, you get into trouble, right? Because you
Yes.
can't change you're not putting dye. Don't put dye on top of the henna. Same thing, don't put henna on top of the dye, don't put on top of the henna dye. Those two are the same because
Opposite,
chemical versus herbs will not go very well. You will have hair fall, you will have, itching, all those problems. Yeah? Okay, so first time I would advise everybody to go through a, who are educated technician. Instead of doing at home, whatever they saw on the thing, okay, let me bring henna, mix it and apply. No, we don't do that. But if you mix it with the beetroot, the henna paste, you get real good color, excellent color.
Because the beet has color.
Yeah, beet has
Purple.
that red color, right? So it mixes with this and it changes the color. Beetroot is so strong pigment, so that will also change the color pigment. So you get nice tinge. Yeah, we're good with that henna and indigo.